Yo, what's going on, Umers, and welcome back to week 10 of the PUL. And today we're fighting UHMENDE and his UHMENDE Exploud's, good friend of mine. Yeah, a really great dude. So we see a pretty standard team, like everything that I expected. So yeah, let's go right into it. I lead with my Wasabi Ball, predicting him to lead with either Mienshao or Bulu, which aren't that big of threats. He goes for a U-turn, and I see his life orb, so that's pretty good for us to know. He goes into his Rotom, and I'm clicking Sleep Powder to just put some things to sleep. I don't think Bulu is a switch in, so that's why. He goes into his Rotom stays in. He's like, I still have the advantage. I can burn a turn of sleep. And here Rotom stays in again, predicting me to predict him to Toxic, or I don't know, probably that. Because but a great play anyway. He goes for the Volt Switch here and gets out of his confusion, or not confusion, out of his sleep. And I click Toxic once again. I get a shitload of HP back with both Grassy Terrain and my how do you call it, Black Sludge, and I go into Wasabi Ball with it because it is my switching. Goes for the Wood Hammer, and I see that's a Scarf Bulu, I think. So he's at full once again, and he goes for the Mega Horn here, and I'm like, never mind, this ain't Scarf, but I go for the Sludge Bomb. Crit does not matter. He is he didn't know he forgot about, how do you call it, Sludge Bomb being a thing. So here I go into Talk Specs because Earth Power is gonna be it's not gonna be weakened by Grass Terrain, but I predict him to Sludge Wave. So I go into Talk Specs. I get all my HP back, and I'll switch out into my Mandibus because it is my switch and it's gonna freely come in on the Earth Power. But he goes for the Psychic, which I also am immune to, so that's pretty good. Goes for Sludge Wave, you can see that does nothing, and I just Toxic this boy. And here he's like, he really needs to break through my things, otherwise he's gotten a big problem. Clicks Focus Blast because it does more than Sludge Wave, and I just roost to get my HP back. So he's getting worn down by Toxic, and here he switches out, it goes into his Rotom, and I click U-turn predicting him to switch out because he now knows, oh, he can't do shit to me. And I go into Toxpax, it is a pretty good switch in. Full Switch / Thunderbolt isn't going to do much to me. He Will-O-Wisp me, which is a pretty good play of him because now I cannot, how do you call it, being Will-O-Wisp, my leftovers or Black Sludge is essentially gone, so, well, a pretty nice play. He is now Toxic though, so that's kind of a big deal. And I click Toxic here on the Kovac. Kovac comes in and I'm like, probably going to set up these spikes, but I'm just going to scald and wear this thing down. Goes for the Calm Mind. I'm like, this might be a problem because Kovac gets get access to Psychic. So I go into Donald because Donald is a pretty good switch into this. He can't Shadow Ball me, so he'll have to non-step move. And I just went for the Ice Beam. Goes for one more Calm Mind, and he has a 12%, so if I get a crit here, he's dead. And I'm like, okay, he's dead, he's just gonna get some big damage off on me. And he rests, and he pops the Chesto. So, he's back at full. So, first thing I do, just Toxic. I mean, if he's asleep, I think I can break through him, and if he's not, well, yeah, never mind then. So here I just try to chip him down as much as I can because he can't really do a shitload to me. He can do a lot to me, but not like a real lot. So here I predict him to attack or recover, and as you can see, Psychic does nothing. I eat that. So here I go for the Ice Beam to just get some nice chip again, a little bit, but it's not that much. It doesn't really matter. And here I go for the recover to get Donald as much HP as possible. And here he goes for the rest. So now he's asleep, and that's pretty good. Because now it's kind of a free switch into Marshadow. And he stays asleep for one turn, of course. And here I just click Spectral Thief, he loses his boost. And I don't really care if he wakes up this turn. I don't care if he clicks, I don't care if he clicks Shadow Ball or something. because I am at 3.5 SPDF. So, and he doesn't have his boosts anymore. So yeah, I wouldn't have done a lot. So, here the Kovac goes down, and now I'm in a fantastic position because he can't really break through me with anything. I just get a lot of damage on the bro, and the bro clicks toxic, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I see what you're trying to do. He's trying to wear me down. He goes switch out into his Rotom, and I'm just, yeah, I can just click Spectral Thief over and over and just get a lot of damage. The crit doesn't really matter. Would have been a tooth KO anyway, so um, he would have sacked this mon anyway. He would have died too. Yeah. So now I'm getting a little bit worn down by Toxic, not that much though. So here he goes into Slowbro once again. I click Spectral Thief, do a pretty good chunk of damage on this mon, and he clicks Shadow Ball. He does not have Psychic, and that does pitiful damage. It actually does like nothing. So that's pretty funny. Here I switch out because I want to preserve differential, of course. So he goes into his Mienshao, and Mienshao clicks knockoff, and knockoff knocks off my black sludge, so now I get chipped every time he does something. I just click skull, do not get a burn, which is pretty fortunate for him. Doesn't really matter that much. He U-turns out, gets some life orb chip, but regenerates his health back, so it's not that big of a deal. And here I just scold again, and on the slow bar I do get the burn, which is kind of a problem for me, because now I can't toxic him, so I'll have to break through with raw power. And he clicks Ice Beam on my Manibus, excellent production, but Manibus is way too bulky for him to actually do something, so that's kind of a problem for him. And here I just U-turn out on his Mienshao. And on his Mienshao, I can go to Smog, because Smog is a Scorvery Quad, so I click Dragon Ascent, and he stayed in, all being like, oh, why would he go for this? Well, he's dead. So, I know he's life orb, so he couldn't have done anything to me. I'm not risking my Mon for this, so I go into Donald, and he goes to he clicks Ice Beam. I do trace the regenerator, so if I switch out, I'll easily get my health back. And here he goes for Skull to trying to get a burn and do as much damage. Does get the burn, doesn't really matter that much. And I click Ice Beam, predicting the Lando, and here I just click Tritech for the most amount of damage. Well, he also says in the chat there, he was like, he was gonna toxic my Donald, but then I got burned by the Scald, because he like predicted me to go into Mars Shadow, but yeah, I didn't. And here I predict him to switch, go for the Ice Beam, kill him off. He goes back into his Slowbro. Slowbro is gonna attack me, probably gonna Scald. So I go into Smog. Smog's pretty easy Scald switching. And well, yeah, I can't really stay in against him here really easily, so I go into Manibus. Manibus tanks the Ice Beam really easily, so get a little bit of leftovers back, which is really nice. And here I just U-turn to get a little bit of chip. Go back into Donald, because Donald is a pretty good switch in. He traces the regenerator, he goes for the toxic fills because Donald is burned. And Donald can now just do a lot of damage with Tri Attack. So the thing is, his Slowbro did not have slack off because he thought he didn't need it. He wanted more coverage. So here I'm just gonna put it on fast, because I'll put it in normal because it's just attacking, and he dies to Tri Attack from Donald. So GG, well played. Slack off on that Slowbro would have been a really big deal. I don't know if I will be able to win that game. Yeah, okay, Marshadow probably would have done the job, but well, really good game to yeah, well, our 6-0 streak is now two. We now have a 6-0 streak of 2, and our winning streak is also looking really good. I think it's 4 at the moment. So it's also really good. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and have a great day.